Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, December 1st, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you.
I decided to switch seats for the 2022 election. I will be running for commissioner for District 4.
And that means Palm Coast City Councilman Victor Barbosa will challenge Joe Mullins for his seat on the Flagler County Commission. Barbosa had originally planned to run against County Commissioner Greg Hansen in District 2. Barbosa, who owns Barbosa Homes, which builds modular homes in western Flagler, says he fell in love with the area and wants to move there.
I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done out west in Bunnell. I feel like they're the forgotten city, and hopefully I could do a lot of good out there. Unlike other people, I will be living out there. I will have a small little farm out there, a couple acres, and I'll be happy to meet everybody.
Barbosa doesn't have to resign his city council seat to run for the primary until his term is up in November. Flagler County is forging forward with plans to bring more broadband internet access to the rural western part of the county through a public-private partnership. Amy Cherry reports.
Greg Blase, president and CEO of the Palm Coast Flagler Regional Chamber of Commerce, helped lead the charge.
It's needed. And when you think about, so often we think about Flagler County or St. John's, and we think about our own little silos, but statewide, there's a movement to really make sure that we've got our residents connected to internet and broadband and that we have the proper infrastructure, and also for the future residents, because Florida is the state that is growing. St. John's is a county that's growing. Flagler's a county that's growing. And so we need to have these things in place.
Charter Communications is spending more than $7 million on the first phase of the plan, while the county is kicking in federal American Rescue Plan Act money. Blase, speaking on WNZF's Live, Shop, Work, Play, says increased broadband could revitalize the economy in western Flagler, too.
We're going to continue to move west of US 1, and we need to have infrastructure ready to do that. And so this plan specifically could lead to additional businesses being established in western Flagler.
Catch Live, Shop, Work, Play every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on WNZF, or listen to the podcast on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
A speeding driver in Bunnell and his passengers end up in jail, but not because they were going too fast. Rich Petchke explains.
Sheriff Rick Staley says the driver was pulled over at State Route 100 West and County Road 45, but that traffic stop quickly changed into a more serious situation.
When asked for identification from the occupants, one individual handed Deputy Gibb Smith his ID. The only problem was it was coated with cocaine powder. That resulted in a search of the vehicle where 2 firearms were seized, one that was stolen in Flagler Beach, and over $15,000 in cash was seized that had been bundled as drug money.
Staley praised the work of his deputies.
And I was on scene as I was doing a Saturday night patrol, so I saw their proactive policing occurring in real time. It's a great job by our team.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Work on Matanzas Woods Parkway will mean delays for drivers. Karen Johnson has details.
The Florida Department of Transportation will be working on Matanzas Woods Parkway between the 2 I-95 ramps today, causing a lane closure. Brittany Kershaw is the Director of Public Information and Engagement for the City of Palm Coast.
They'll have one lane of the road closed at a time, and they'll have a flagging operation in place for traffic control and safety. We hope that everybody will drive safely in this area, and thank you for your cooperation.
Brittany says the project will begin at 9:30 and be finished by 2 o'clock. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Starry Nights lights up Flagler Beach on Friday.
The history of Starry Nights comes from a man's idea to light up along A1A, but it didn't stop there.
How great would it be to have every single resident and business that's just lit up on A1A? And A1A was the focus. But then the more and more we got into it, from the personal side of things, I live there on 23rd Street. I'm a local resident. I'm ride or die Flagler Beach.
John Lugerai is the president of the Flagler Beach Business Bureau and a co-owner of Oceanside Beach Bar and Grill. He said on a recent episode of the Flagler Voice that it's a win-win-win to have every residence and every business involved. That's what started Starry Night. The Flagler Voice is on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 8:30. Tomorrow, Lou Gerais says the event does more than bring business to the businesses in Flagler Beach. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.